and start. Go live.
Okay.
All right, I should be good, right? You just pay attention over here, and I'll be like, this might be picking up conversation from you two. So, conversation. Yeah, yeah. Just FYI, I don't know. For what? I think I've been there too. I think Acre still blames me for this. Yeah, he's blaming him. He'll take ownership for it. When are you announcing?
She told me once they pull the car up, they get out, they'll probably say their names as they're climbing out of the car, and then give their little bio as they're walking up the road, up the sidewalk.
I just don't want to have to move that at all, so I'm hoping I can get it right there.
Done, say whatever we want by the time they're done taking that picture in front of
Yeah. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I think I'm in good shape. Hey, for daytime. No, 29 for damn. Trying to get a windbreaker. All I can hear is the wind on this thing.
As our first car comes down the street, we welcome everybody to 2021 Prom, the Speakeasy theme. Obviously, the Grand March. We are streaming the event tonight on YouTube Live. If you have relatives, have them go to YouTube. Search Baxter Bolts, and they will find the Grand March. Our first couple this evening is Brooke Bacon and Autumn Faber.
Just no, I've told him. Okay.
Autumn and Brooke's favorite memories together include cooking in Miss Civilian's foods class and working at the cafe together. If anybody has seen the movie Bolt, according to Autumn, Brooke is Mittens from Bolt because she's sassy, short-tempered, has a gloomy yet hilarious sense of humor, and doesn't seem friendly at first, but once you get to know her, is a very fun person to be around. She's always up for new things.
Brooke Bacon and Autumn Faber.
Next up, we have Kaylee Conradi, Janie Gowdy, and Morgan Keeley.
Our prom goers were asked what decade they would like to live in and a little bit about TV shows and movies. So first of all, Kaylee, of course, has the best taste in music of any person attending tonight. She would love to live in the 70s because the music was the best. Her favorite memories with Janie and Morgan include stargazing during the summer and celebrating getting old ones with Morgan in their choral reading. Janie would want to live in the 2080s because hopefully we'll have sorted out the climate change by then. She thinks Kaylee would be Alice Cullen because she's committed and can be a little scary, and Morgan would be Phoebe Buffet from Friends because she's tenacious and fun. Morgan says Janie would be Roxy Gilmore because she's smart, determined, and funny, and Kaylee would be Monica Geller from Friends because she is kind of the responsible friend. Morgan would live in the early 2000s because we all love the music. Kaylee, Janie, and Morgan. Our next group is Olivia Aker with Avery Case and Kinley Ladioff. If they could live in any decade, it would be the 80s because of the vibe and fashion. I have lots of 80s comments, but they're not real great. So we all remember the 80s somewhat. So Olivia, Avery, and Kinley. I will say, speaking of the 80s, it is Pam Padgett's birthday. So if you see Pam, who was born in the 80s. say happy birthday.
Next up, Cody Sampson and Bree Dalkey.
Bree and Cody's favorite memories include going to get food after football games and dancing together at her brother's wedding. According to Bree, if Cody was a TV character, he would be Ty from Heartland because he has the biggest heart and works hard towards his goals. So sweet. Cody and Bree.
We have Trey Westling and Mackenzie Esslinger.
Mackenzie said she would live in the 1920s because of the parties and the fashion. Trey would want to live in the 80s because bullets were in their prime in the 80s. Their favorite memories together are going on late night ice cream runs. Trey and Mackenzie.
Our next couple is Tanner Shanks and Sarah Grimes.
Tanner and Sarah's favorite memories together were driving through Jolly Holiday Lights. Sarah would be Dory from Finding Nemo because she has poor short-term memory. And Tanner would either be Brian from Family Guy or actually is the Grinch. Tanner and Sarah.
Next up, we have Kale Johnston and Maddie Pierce.
Baxter High School's power couple. Kale would like to live in the 1990s because he says it was a much simpler time. Are we all getting old or what? Maddie's favorite memory with Kale is them going on summertime walks with puppy Otis. She would also live in the 90s because of that awesome style. Kale and Maddie.
Our next couple is Micah Kearns and Joe Harder.
Micah, a person after my own heart. Would like to live in the 60s before smartphones, and where there were a lot of cars that are now considered classics. He says his favorite memory of Joe was being in wrestling together. Micah Kearns and Joe Harder. And speaking of the 60s, I also heard that it may be the Myers anniversary today. Debbie and Troy, one of them is definitely a saint.
Next up, Andrew Clemmy and Nolan Mage.
Andrew said he would live in the 1990s because it was a fun time. Andrew and Nolan's favorite thing to do together is go on late-night Taco Bell runs. Andrew Clemmy and Nolan Mage.
Our next group includes Jacob Vogel, Russell Parker, Austin Roush, and Joshua Vogel.
And the car of the night for sure with that Mercedes. Jacob's favorite memory was their Sea of Thieves adventures. Russell's favorite memory is game night with the boys. Russell would be Spider-Man, Jacob would be Flash, and Josh would be Batman. Jacob, Russell, Joshua, and Austin Roush.
Randy and Greg for that nice vehicle these two are coming out of.
We've got
Sophie Meyer and Roy Hare.
Sophie's favorite memory is Rory teaching her how to set cruise control on her car at age 17. This is what they showed me at age 44. If she could live in any decade, it would be the 1990s so that she could see her parents as teenagers. Yeah. Rory says Sophie would be Sally from the movie Cars because she runs hurdles and she has wheels. She cares about her family, friends, and community very much. Sophie Meyer and Roy Hare.
Our next couple is Nate McMiniman and Holly Rainsbarger.
This couple must really enjoy the show Friends. Holly says Nate would be a mix between Ross and Chandler because he has a sense of humor and he's dedicated to the things he believes in. Nate says Holly is very goofy like Phoebe, but is also very smart like Ross. Her favorite memory with Holly was the road trip they took across the state together. Nate McMiniman and Holly Rainsbarger. promised I would tell everyone Nate can dunk. I have seen it.
Next couple, Lexi Sampson and Derek Couples.
Lexi said she would like to live in the 2000s because the music was really enjoyable. As a movie character, her date Derek would be anyone that has high energy, who loves and cares for everyone to a full extent. Lexi Sampson and Derek Couples. Lexi, huge thumbs up to the Luthers on the outfit tonight, too.
Our next couple, Kylie Spangenberg and Cassie Berg.
Kaylee has many favorite memories with Cassie, including dyeing her hair, baking, and driving around together. Cassie enjoys going to Target and getting coffee together. The Friends theme continues. If Kaylee was a TV character, she would be Chandler because they both make jokes when they are uncomfortable. Cassie would be Joey because they both hate when you take food off their plate. Kaylee and Cassie.
Up next, Maren Ziesman and Devin Flora.
According to Maren, if Devin was a TV show character, he would be one of the brothers from the ranch because he's real world smart, but also has his blonde moments. Her favorite memory is when he taught her how to drive his manual truck. She said it was a little rough, but they made it out alive. Oh! See, that's why we don't wear our hats, Devin Flora, right there. You see what's going on. Maren Ziesman and Devin Flora. Wow, we have Zach Backus and Emma Kincaid. As a movie character, Zach would be Mr. Peabody because he's an undercover genius. And Emma would be Joey from Friends because she's loyal and caring. Zach's favorite memory with Emma is New Year's. And obviously, Zach's favorite movie is Shaft. Zach Backus and Emma Kincaid.
Our next couple, Kinley Beathard and Justin Myers.
Kinley's favorite memory with her date is the night we perfected our swing dance routine at the Maytag ice skating rink under the string lights and with music blaring from Justin's truck. Kinley Beathard and Justin Myers.
You still will.
Next up, Grant Bortz and Kendall Stevenson.
Bortz. Grant said his favorite memory of Kendall is teaching her how to run the tractor, but I turned my head for 30 seconds and she ran it into the hay bales. If Kendall was a character, she would be Lou Fleming off of Heartland because you never know what the day with her is going to bring. Grant Bortz and Kendall Stevenson.
Our next couple, Allison Coline and Brian Lust.
If Allison and Brian were in a movie, it would be Cars. Brian would be Lightning McQueen and Allison would be Tow Mater. Allison's favorite memory is fishing at Brian's pond together during the summer. Allison Coline and Brian Lust.
Next, we have Jerry Gorman and Faith Frazier.
Faith's favorite memory with Jared is watching him work on his truck and driving around the back roads. Welcome Jared Gorman and Faith Frazier. Turn for the pick.
In front of me.
Photo op. Good. Jared and Faith.
Next up, Haley
Lively
and
and Austin Good.
Right. Haley's favorite memory with Austin is they're celebrating their 2-year anniversary together. They had a great time shopping, going out to eat at a new restaurant, even though the weather was terrible. She says Austin would be Deadpool because he has a dark sense of humor and doesn't care what other people think about him, and he fights hard for the people he loves. Haley Lively and Austin Good.
Please welcome Cole Mage and Libby Seiler.
If Cole and Libby could live in any decade, it would be the 80s because of the cars. In fact, they met in the 1995 3.8L Mustang. If Libby were a movie character, she would be the mom from Step Brothers. Cole and Libby.
Right. We got Nick Nelson and Mark
Butler up next.
Their favorite memory together is playing tackle football in the snow. Nick says Mark would be Ricky from Trailer Park Boys because he's easygoing and knows how to make people laugh. And he's one of the nicest people I know. Turn for that photo op, guys, for sure. I think they chose this on purpose. Nick Nelson and Mark Butler.
Our next couple, Allie Paget and Ephraim Muntz.
Allie's favorite memory with Ephraim is when he went to her grandma's house with her, and she thinks he would be Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. Allie Paget and Ephraim Muntz.
Our next couple, Braden Kelly and Blake Hopkins.
I know it'll be a shock, but neither one had much written down. But I do know that Braden Kelly would want to live in the 70s because he would be rocking the best fro there was. Did you guys get a photo yet with the backpack? Just turn one time. Braden and Blake. Yeah. Some are surprised, some are not surprised. Nice job, boys. We tried. Good.
Our next couple, Seth Williams and Noelle Roby.
Noelle's favorite memory with Seth is bone hunting in his backwoods. If she could live in any decade, it would be the early 2000s because emo was at its height. Seth and Noelle. Take a turn, guys, for a pic. Take a turn. There you go. Hey, what's emo? What's emo?
Next up, Maggie Civilian and Hunter Hicks.
Good. You did
Maggie says Hunter would be. I've never seen Star Wars. I think it's Anakin Skywalker because he's moody and hates sand. He says he would be. She would be Padme Amidala or something like that because she is brave and intelligent and also is her celebrity look-alike. Maggie's favorite memory together is going to Florida and meeting Hunter's best friends. Hunter really enjoyed showing her his home state. Maggie Civilian and Hunter Hicks.
Our next couple, Tanner Scroggins and Ellie Toon.
Tanner would choose to grow up in the 1990s, he says, because I would look great in a fedora. Now, I think that may be 50s, but they probably had them in the 90s too. Ellie says if I could live in any decade, I would live in the 1980s because of the clothes and the music. Her favorite memory, his favorite memory with Ellie is working at the coffee shop together. Let's welcome Tanner Scroggins and Ellie Toon. That makes more sense.
Next, we have Lily Van Sice and Ian Reynolds.
All right, Lily's favorite memory is when she stuffed him in basketball because she knew it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. She says Ian would be Melman the giraffe from Madagascar because he is thoughtful, personality, and obviously his height. Lily Van Sice and Ian Reynolds.
Our last couple for this evening, Hunter McCoy and Carly Zeronis.
Carly's favorite memory with Hunter is when he didn't know his check engine light was on because he thought it would flash if something was wrong. She says as a TV character, he'd be Jughead from Riverdale because he's sassy and persistent. Hunter McCoy and Carly Zeronis. Again, thanks for coming out and supporting our seniors and juniors and guests. After prom tonight, we'll be at Smash Park in West Des Moines. I think their estimated time of getting back in town is around 3 a.m. Thanks, Coach Hass. Have a great night.